Hey guys, Ryan here, SB's Gym, and I'm coming with you today with an announcement, and that announcement is that now that the channel is monetized, we are going to be having memberships to the channel. Now what that means is memberships on the channel, we could end up replacing Patreon. It's very similar to Patreon, but we could end up replacing Patreon as a membership platform by having everything over here on YouTube. And the reason for that is because, well, we have the ability to have everything in-house now. Now that we are fully monetized on the channel, we have the ability to sell memberships here and keep everything that we're posting for Patreon right here anyway. So you have exclusive access right here on the community tab for all the things that we post that would be exclusive to members. Now, when you click on the join button, you're gonna have access to similar tiers as was over on Patreon for a similar price point. And the tiers are as follows. So tier 1 is the tip jar. So it's $1.99 Canadian. When you sign up to this tier, you're gonna get a shout out for it. Also, you are gonna have access to all the exclusive content for that low price and access to all the promo codes that we have as we get them. And right now there is a 30% off promo code to the Teespring store. So the second you sign up for $1.99, you can save much more than that when you buy your first t-shirt from our Teespring store. So tier 2, center of the table. It's a $4.99 tier. You get all the perks from Tip Jar, plus you get your name put in all the video descriptions that are made, all the videos that are made during the time that you are a member. Your name will appear in all those video descriptions. Tier 3 is the Alpha tier, so it's $10.99, and that tier you get all the perks from the previous tiers. So the trend is the higher tier you get, all the lower tier perks, you get those too. But you're gonna get a weekly shout out on the Total Arm Wrestling show with myself and Mr. Jeff Frank. You're gonna get a shout out every single week on that show. And of course, you're all gonna appear in the description under the Alpha membership. And you also have the ability, if we announce a guest is coming up, you have the ability to send us a question and guarantee that we ask and get an answer to that question. So just so you guys know, we have some pretty exciting guests coming up. And because we don't want to date, I'm not going to announce them here because we want this video to be able to stay on the page. So if I tell you a certain guest is coming up on Friday, obviously Friday will come and gone, and next week I don't want to get the same questions for a guest that's already been on the show. I've also added another tier. So we've gone above and beyond. The tier 4 that isn't over on Patreon is the super fan tier, and it's $59.99. Now the $59.99 gives you all the perks for all the tiers below it. Plus, you also get the ability to have all of your training questions answered. So it's almost like you get exclusive access to myself and potentially the guests that come on the show, because the training questions you ask me, I will most likely also throw at guests that come on from time to time. So that's a pretty good perk. It's almost like having a trainer, because I get asked this all the time, what I do for training, all that stuff, design programs. You will have the ability to ask me those questions. So that's for the super fan tier. And then there is one more, and it's the highest tier. And it is $149.99, and that's the sponsor tier. So you're gonna get access to all the perks from all the tiers, as I've said, but you also get heavily featured in video descriptions, talked about on the shows, and you get a thumbnail on every single video that we make while you maintain that tier. So you've seen the videos, the thumbnail videos that come up when we do the Total Arm Wrestling show. There's spots available right on that thumbnail image that we can fit you into. So you're gonna get a great deal of exposure when you sign up to that tier. And under the community tab, that's where you're gonna find access to all of the exclusive content going forward. And YouTube now has an automatic checkbox for whether the video is public, whether it's unlisted, private, or there's members only. So I can automatically post and it will go straight to the community tab where you guys can find everything there, plus the discount codes as they come in. We're working on some pretty exciting stuff, and hopefully you check that out soon. And here's the thing, if you guys decide to become a member, I appreciate you, I appreciate the support. If you don't, that's okay too. You're still gonna enjoy the Total Arm Wrestling show and all the other content that comes up on this channel. It's just fine. We still love you, and we appreciate all of your support. And I hope to talk to everyone very soon and see some activity down there. But if you haven't hit subscribe on this channel yet, please do so before you're done watching the end of this video, and we'll talk to you guys soon.